Ouch! That hurt. I'm in pain. My heart's broken. I'm busted and broken. I hurt. If you're a human being and you have relationships, if you play sport, if you exercise, if you go outside and live your life and do stuff, it's likely that you're going to have some pain, some hurt, some broken and busted bits. In relationships, it's very likely that some stage in your life your heart could get broken, you'll feel pain from a relationship. Somebody tries to hurt you, somebody breaks your heart because they break up with you, somebody dies. So how do you handle pain as an adult, as a human being? If you're a boss, if you're a teacher, if you're a coach, if you're a parent, how do you handle pain? Do you cry? Do you squeal? Do you fall down and stay down? Does pain affect your life in a way positively or negatively? Now, I'm a person who lives my life. I've exercised all my life, so I've often been in pain from injury because I'm always pushing my body harder. I live with a gorgeous husband who's an elite athlete who does martial arts, and by definition, that's a painful sport. You get punched, you get kicked. Particularly him, as he was a national kickboxing champion. That is I imagine, I've never done it, but I imagine a very painful experience. We've both been married before and broken up and had lots of other relationships. So there's been painful heartbreak. We've had people die. We've had pets die. That's one of the really challenging times in my life because every time I get a new puppy dog, I know that there's going to come a time when that puppy dog may not be with me anymore. But here's a great thing to consider. Could you be really appreciative of pain? Should we be appreciative of pain? From a physical point of view, isn't pain the thing that says stop? Don't do that, it's hurting you, so don't do it. Take your hand out of the fire, it's burning you. Don't keep walking on that knee, it's broken. You've cut yourself, you need to bandage it up, it hurts. Pain is the mechanism to keep us alive. If we didn't feel pain, we'd be at high risk of dying very early, and there is a very rare neurological disease that very few people have it, but you don't feel pain. And they die very early, those people, because if you stub your toe, cut yourself, break a bone, you can't feel it, and you keep going, you end up dying very early. So pain is, from a human experience, physical pain, very important. Emotional pain is something that I also think is really, really special. There are some people that they've lived their whole lives and never felt emotional pain because they've never loved deeply. Every time I lose a dog and for me it's puppy dogs because my dogs are just so special to me, yes, my heart breaks and it hurts like hell. But for me that's a beautiful pain because it means that puppy dog was really important to me, added massive value to my life and made me feel fantastic. That's why I'm hurting so much. If you break up a relationship and it really hurts, doesn't that mean that was a really important person in your life? If somebody dies and your heart is broken and you feel like somebody's stabbing you in the heart, you've got so much pain, doesn't that mean that person was important to you? The opposite to love, a lot of people think it's hate, but hate's a very powerful emotion, love's a very powerful emotion. The psychologists, psychiatrists and behavioural scientists will share that the opposite to love is indifference. You don't care, you feel nothing. So if somebody dies and you feel nothing, you've got no pain, that means that person wasn't important to you. If you break up a relationship and you feel no pain, that's because that person it was time for that relationship to break up for you because you're not in pain. So the pain, the emotional pain we feel, surely that's a really special thing because it means that person was important to us. The emotional pain we feel when somebody's attacking us, abusing us, criticising us, gossiping about us, pulling us down, isn't that the same as physical pain? Stop doing that. If you've got people in your life who are causing you that kind of pain because they are mean and nasty and horrible, surely that's a time to get the hell out of that relationship because it's painful, it's causing you hurt. And we get to choose, don't we, that we could get out of it. I don't have to keep my hand in a fire because it's burning me and it hurts. I get to take my hand out of the fire. If I'm in a horrible relationship, I get to get out of there because I'm an adult, I get to choose. So as a parent, a teacher, a coach, a boss or a leader, and it's interesting because we have a martial arts school. I watch little kids when they get hurt. We're aiming to increase their pain tolerance because life is going to throw pain and hurt and horrible experiences at us, but martial arts in particular will do that. So in competition, if you've got a sore foot or somebody punches you in the face or you trip over or something breaks, is busted or broken, really good idea to suck it up. And we say that in martial arts: suck it up, walk it off, handle it, harden up. And isn't that a great thing to consider for life? Life is going to throw painful experiences at us, tough times, things that hurt us. And I would like to be the person that can handle it. And of course, the more you handle it, the tougher you get. The more you cry, the more you sook, the more you fall down, the more you whinge, moan and complain about the painful, horrible things in your life, is it possible that we are less likely to handle pain effectively. Now, I don't like being in pain, but when I am, because I've fallen over, I've hurt myself, or I've got a broken heart because one of my beautiful puppy dogs has died, I appreciate it. I'm really thankful for it. And I'm often, I'll share again, I stub my toe, fall over, hit myself with something. You know, the really interesting thing is you can get a tiny paper cut and it hurts like hell. And there's somebody else that's got 2 broken legs, and we feel more sorry for ourselves at our tiny paper cut than we do for the person that's got 2 broken legs. Because obviously pain is a very personal thing, and we care more about our pain than somebody else's pain. And that might have been a very general statement, because there are some people that will share with you, I feel another person's pain. I'm not sure if that's true. I think that we can assume that we feel what they're feeling, but wouldn't it be a really good idea, and that's just a great communication tool, to not assume that we understand somebody else's pain? How about the opposite? I don't understand what you're going through. I don't understand the pain that you're feeling, but I want to. And then the person is more likely perhaps to open up to us, perhaps more likely to believe that we care, rather than I completely understand how you feel because I've been through that too. So physical pain, emotional pain, it's all going to be part of life, but could we learn to appreciate it? And when you exercise, there's a really fun thing. Oh, this hurts. And a lot of people say, oh, I've got to train till it hurts. Is it possible that when you go to 100% effort for everything, there's going to be some pain involved, whatever your definition of pain is? But the more painful a workout, if you're an elite athlete, the better you'll compete. The harder you train, the more likely you can train harder next time, so the fitter and stronger you get. So that's why I like exercise to be short, because my exercise sessions, are they painful? Yeah, probably. Lifting something really heavy 5-6 times, it hurts, but it makes me stronger and tougher and better. Gives me a fast metabolism, gives me great posture, makes my life better. So I want to lift heavy, so I enjoy that pain. Does it hurt to sprint really hard for 10 seconds and go as hard as you possibly can? Yeah, especially when the lactic acid taps in, because you can really feel that. It's a burning sensation. It hurts. But it means that I'm fitter and stronger and better and tougher, and I can handle my life better. So how do we appreciate great times if we have no bad ones? How do we appreciate having a great life if we have no tough times? How do we appreciate being healthy if we're never sick? How do we appreciate being pain-free if we've never been in pain? So could it be a great idea to suck it up, harden up, walk it off, learn to appreciate pain so that we increase our pain tolerance, and then whatever life throws at us, we will be ready, and then you can live your life to the max. Woohoo! Live your life to the max, regardless of the pain. Woohoo!